Hey everyone, what is going on? So today I wanted to film this kind of random video. I thought of this idea about a week ago because I was going through my things and I came across this white book, and I think I mentioned it in a few videos ago. I think in the binge eating story time video. I totally forgot about it. I wrote in this diary, I think it was 2015. There's probably only like 5 pages worth of notes, but I wrote this back then during a really bad binging time, and it was just before I stopped binge eating, and I kind of thought it might be interesting to read it. It's not like I'm looking for a pity party, but I guess I just found it and it kind of made me feel like maybe I should just read it, just so I guess other people that are going through the exact same thing, they know that they're not the only ones. When I read this book, I don't know, it was hard to read at the time because I think it just kind of brought back so many different memories, and you kind of got a bit teary reading it. But that's why I waited like a week to actually do this video. So to prove that I didn't make this up, at the top of the pages, I think on some I did write like the actual date. So like I said, there's only 5 pages in here. It's not like full on detailed, but it's kind of just giving you a rough idea how I felt. Okay, so as you can see, when I open it up right there, I wrote private. And I had this hidden like in my bed, because on the side of my bed there's shelves, so I had it hidden under books because I just didn't want anyone to see it. So let's see what the first page is. Okay, so up here it says, oh, right, focus, no, there. It says 27th September, and this is 2015, as you can see on this page. Right, it's not going to focus. Okay, it's not going to focus, but it says 2015. Okay, so some of this might not even make sense because obviously in that moment I was just throwing words onto a page, so it just might not make sense, but I will read it anyway. So 27th September, thoughts. Not happy with body, already failed paleo diet, so I went out and I had gnocchi, iced coffee, followed by ice cream, donut and chocolate. Thoughts, like the thoughts I was going through at the time, was not enough. I need to feel sick to know that the binge was successful. So then I had chips and another ice cream. So there was a time where I thought I might try the paleo diet because, you know, I just tried all these diets because I thought, you know, with paleo diet there's certain things that you can't have, so I'm like, all right, if I just follow a paleo lifestyle I will lose the weight. But obviously like kind of the restriction made me go crazy. And I actually calculated the calories for this binge. I think it came up to, it was just like over 3,000 calories I think. And I hate when people judge other people's binges because every person's binge is different. You know, someone might be thinking, oh, I can easily eat that and that's not a binge, but for me that was a binge, because a binge isn't just a physical act. Binges are your thoughts and the physical act, so it comes together. So you can't tell someone that their binge isn't a binge, because this was a binge. I remember it. I was sick and I was just stuffing my face. I wasn't eating, I was just stuffing food into me, and that was, you know. Anyways, and then the next day I actually wrote some stuff here as well. It says 28th September 2015. So it goes, binged last night, woke up feeling okay. Thinking maybe this time it'll be different, even though I've thought this ever since 2010. Cried last night. Saw a video of me from 6 months ago and I was much slimmer, fitter, healthier. Plus, I looked through old stuff and saw a diary where I logged my weight. It said December 26, 2014, 63 kilos. I remember being that weight and not being happy, but now I'm 10 kilos plus. What the F? Can't believe I did this. The thought of how long it'll take to lose this weight is probably why I keep giving up. I'm trying to limit the binges to once a week, as silly as it sounds, but I feel like I can't let it go. It's a part of me. It makes me feel like shit, but it also helps me cope. It's like a friend who you hate, but you can't let them go because you've been friends for ages. And to me, and maybe to many of you guys, that will make sense. There was a stage where I was kind of scared to give up binge eating, because that kind of, when I was sad, I would binge eat. When I felt lonely, I would binge eat. And it was just one of those things that I was scared to give up. Like I thought that I needed it for comfort. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure some of you will understand that. Okay, 30th of September 2015. Feel alright today. Yesterday I had a few binge thoughts, like guilt, but I didn't actually want to binge. My paleo diet didn't stick, but I don't feel bad. Been training hard, so hopefully that pays off. I feel sad because I think if I was slim, I'd get more clients. This is when I worked as a personal trainer, and one of the reasons why I truly feel like I didn't have many clients is because I was like kind of overweight. I know it doesn't depend on your looks, but I always felt like, you know, as a personal trainer, to get many clients, you need to really look the part. You also have to have a good kind of like business technique and know how to sell yourself, but you kind of need to look the part, because a lot of people will think like, why should I trust you if you don't look fit yourself? So, okay, this is the page that kind of hit me. Okay, 1st of October 2015. I'm going to die. My stomach, chest, everything is full and tight. Why did I binge? What the F? I went 4 days without it. All I wanted was sushi, not a Parmigiana, 3 donuts, 1 ice cream and a chocolate bar. So what did I do? I cancelled all my weekend plans. When and how will it stop? Will I ever be normal again? So yeah, I used to do that. If I binged in the week that I had an event, I would literally cancel plans. I have faked text messages to cancel plans. I didn't go to like close friends' birthdays because I felt disgusted because I binged that weekend. I didn't go to work events. There are so many things I didn't go to and I missed out on, and I distanced myself from all these people because I just felt disgusting. And I once made my cousin send me a text message and pretend that we're going away, and I showed that to my friend so she can think that I actually can't come to her birthday. So yeah, I know that sounds like such a shitty thing, but it's what I did. 8th of October. It's been a few days. Don't think I've binged properly for like 4 to 5 days. I've overeaten but not binged. Trying to get back into a healthy diet. I'm seeing a counsellor soon, I hope. I've been crying every few days. The 12 kilo weight gain is making me depressed. Obviously crying about it won't make it go away. I want to stop isolating myself, hating myself and being disappointed. I want to be who I was 10 months ago, happy, fit, healthy and confident. I don't know who I am now. I often doubt myself. Why am I a personal trainer? I don't deserve to be one. Do you see how I look? I need help. I never went to see a counsellor about binge eating. I just never really wanted to talk about it. I didn't want professional help because I didn't think it would help me, but maybe I should have. I mean, everyone's different. You know, there are a lot of people that have eating disorders and they do get help, and that help does help them. I just personally didn't want to. I don't know why. Okay, this is called Letter to Myself. I wrote this. It was like probably October when I wrote this, and I specifically remember thinking that I want to read this once I have stopped binge eating. And I haven't read this in a very long time, so I'm going to read it. It goes, "You did it. I'm so proud of you. Remember when you thought none of this was possible? You doubted yourself, but do you see what you've accomplished? I always believe that one day you'll be okay. I want to say sorry for what I've done, sorry for what I put you through, and sorry for abusing you. All I can say now is that I love you and I'm very proud of you. Never give up and chase your dreams. That's a bit corny, but I think that's it. It sounds corny, but yeah, that was, how old was I in 2015? That was like 2 years ago. I think I was 19 turning 20, I think. Yeah, I don't know, I found this diary and I just wanted to read it to people because I thought maybe it'll just, I don't know, help someone, or maybe it'll comfort one of you guys. I wish that I wrote in here more. It was just what, like 3 or 4 things that I wrote, but yeah, I don't know, just kind of, it touched me. I don't know. What else did I want to talk about in this video? It's almost been 2 years since, this is kind of one of those things that I can't, it's so hard to explain. So I basically stopped binging, like physically binging on food, but I still consider myself as having like an eating disorder because I battle with those thoughts. Not every day, but sometimes I do. And that's why I hate when people make comments like, you don't have an eating disorder, like stop looking for pity, this and that. Like how do you know if I have an eating disorder or not? You know, so many people, they might look normal and they have an eating disorder. You don't have to be overly obese or so skinny to have an eating disorder. You can look normal and have so many issues as well. Like you can't tell someone that they don't have an eating disorder. So I just don't like getting comments like that, because a lot of people that have eating disorders comment on my videos and I don't want them to see things like that. So if I get comments like that, I'll probably start to delete it, because if you feel like putting me or anyone else down about their eating disorder, why do you need to comment about it? Just keep it to yourself, you know? So one of the things that I wanted to include in this video is kind of like updates, like what I've been doing, like fitness wise, health wise. So in another video I said that I want to do Kayla Itsines, her bikini body guide, but every time I started it I gave up because I didn't like it, or one time I injured my coccyx bone, and then I go through this thing where I think like, oh, I don't want to do this, it's crap, blah blah blah. But because I've given up on her guide 2 to 3 times, I feel like I have to complete it, just because, I don't know, I'm not a BBG, what's it called? I'm not a part of like the cult, but I just want to complete her guide just so I can feel satisfied. And one of my friends is doing it, so I thought like, let's do it together. The guide just, you know, looks not simple, it's hard, but it's kind of easy. Like you can do it at home, you can do it at the gym. So I just want to do it. I need exercises like what she has in her guide because it's, you know, like high intensity. So I'm doing that, and I am loosely tracking my calories, not 100%. I'm just tracking what I'm eating very loosely. So I'll put it in MyFitnessPal, but that's about it. My battery's about to die, so I'm doing Kayla Itsines workouts and I'm loosely tracking my calories. I'm still eating normal, I'm not dieting. I just want to, like, you know, add in like what I'm eating into the app so I can just roughly see what I'm putting into my body, but I'm doing it loosely because I don't want to get obsessed with it. I'm eating about 1.7 to 2,000 calories. And I feel like that is a good amount because Kayla's workouts are very high intensity. It's basically all cardio, even the resistance days. So I'm going to keep you guys updated with that and tell you how I go. So I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.